Hi everyone, Dawn here. Django is laying right here. Right here, let me see his little ears. But now he's going away. He's offended. He's offended that I touched him. He's going away now. Take your straw and run. This cat loves straws. All right, I'll see you later, Django. Okay, well, I want to do a look inspired by Beetlejuice. Now I have a couple looks in mind, and there's one that I want to do that involves more artistry than I'm prepared to do at the moment. I was watching the debate, but I couldn't listen to it anymore, so I had to step away. So it is kind of late at night. So I thought today we'll just do a more simple look inspired by Beetlejuice, and maybe I'll do the other look later on. But I'm going to be using a few different palettes. I'm going to be using my Lisa Frank Morphe palette, which is such a beautiful palette. Let me show it to you if I haven't shown you already. I've used a lot of that green, but it's such a beautiful palette. This right here is such a gorgeous color. Let me show you. I won't be using it in this look, but let me just show you. Look at the shift. Look at that. And look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. But that's like, as near as I can tell, that's the only frost in here. No, there's other frosts, but that's really a dominant one. So, I'm just gonna work with what I have going on right now. Now, I wanted to make myself look more pale, but I can just change the lighting. See, I can do that. So we'll use the super pale lighting. The way I was going to make myself look more pale was I was going to use this white right here, but I don't want to do that. So we're just going to do, excuse me, just a makeup look using Beetlejuicy colors. Oh, I wanted to show you what else I was going to use. I showed you this. This is the CC Beauty palette. This is a really big flash palette. Now, if you want to get a basic flash palette, I will tell you, Makeup Forever makes a beautiful flash palette. It's like $100 though. I'm not even sure if they still make it. I'm sure they do. It's probably one of their most popular products. But you can go to Amazon and get one by CC Beauty. It is perfectly fine. People think you have to spend $100 on a palette for it to work good. But I'm telling you, I've used the CC Beauty palette before. I have this, and then I have two smaller palettes by CC Beauty. And I have the Makeup Forever one too. And because I did one with Makeup Forever and CC Beauty, and to see which one is better. And in my opinion, they are exactly the same. So anyway, we've got the Morphe Lisa Frank. I've got the CC Beauty palette, and I might use this one, Nightmare Before Christmas by ColourPop. I had Beetlejuice makeup, but I don't know where it went, like Beetlejuice themed makeup. But look how gorgeous this palette is. Look at that. So I'll be using this for that purple, maybe. And then I've got the Spell Book by Cursed Cosmetics right here. I don't know what I'll use from this. I might use that green. And then I've got the Hard Candy Girl Scout palette that has two nice purples in it, here and here, that I might use. But first, like, I don't know, those are maybes, but I'm definitely going to be starting with this Morphe Lisa Frank palette, and I'm going to be getting into purple. And I've already got purple on my eyes from just my regular makeup look, but we're gonna just intensify it. I wish I got myself a drink. I can always take a break in a few minutes. And this Morphe palette, I mean, you'll hear complaints about Morphe palettes and all that, but I've not experienced much fallout with this color. I mean, with this palette. A little bit. There's always going to be a little tiny bit. Oh, here, Let me get this mirror closer. I'm sorry I've upset you so much, Django. I just want a really heavy purple eye. Django, Django, hey. Are you sad at me? No. Okay. Don't be sad at me. So I was watching a true crime video earlier, and I wrote the guy's name down to look more into the story, but his wife or girlfriend was being interrogated. She didn't know anything about it, but she was deaf, not completely deaf, but she was, you know, she was losing her hearing, and so she had to read lips, and the officer that was interrogating her was awful. Like, he was like, I don't need you to be moving your hands around. Well, he needed some sensitivity training and dealing with people with certain disabilities, for sure. That really rubbed me the wrong way. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with this lighter purple right up here. Have y'all seen the new Beetlejuice movie? I have not, and then I found out something sad happens in it with Bob, the shrunken head guy, and I don't want to see that. I don't want to see anything happen to him. I like Bob. All right, let's do some eyebrows. I need a paintbrush though. Excuse me. What are you doing in there? Okay, so I'm gonna go in with just green. I'm using green from the Flash palette. Okay. Now, we're gonna go in here. This is a stippling brush, and I'm gonna go in here and get some green. I'm just gonna put, oh, it doesn't look quite green, does it? Oh, I guess when I buff it out, it looks a little green, but I don't know. It looks too gray. I'm gonna use a brighter green, I think. Oh yeah, that's gonna be better. Kind of looks like I'm giving myself sideburns. I need a tight brush. Here, tight. Go in with black. I like for every big palette I buy to have a black in it. It's not necessarily a requirement of every single palette. Like if I buy a little quad or something, I don't necessarily have to have black in that. But I am with Rich Luxe. Every good palette has black in it. It should have a really dark color and a really light color. Hi, Django. Django's back up here again. I guess he's not offended anymore. Now, I was thinking about how I wanted to do the lips, and I was gonna do like black and white stripes, but then I remembered last year sometime I was trying to do a look and I did black and white stripes on my lips and it looked like I just had weird teeth. So, I don't know. Excuse me. Pardon? We're going to take the stippling brush again, tap off, and top off, tap and top, with some purple. And do purple lips. I'm doing a green wig, so I think purple lips. Now I'm just using the Flash palette, the purple in the Flash palette, but I do have a really beautiful purple lip color. But it's under the mountain of lipsticks I have, so we'll just use this Flash palette. Now, Smashbox, I got it that time. They used to make a lip mattifier. I don't know if they still make it, but you can use it and put it on these cream lips and it will mattify it. And I know it works because I got it in like a BoxyCharm or Ipsy or something once, and I used it on these cream paints and it worked. It gave me a great matte lip. So I'm gonna go in with this other purple that's got kind of a little frost in it. This one right here, and just see what happens. Oh, that's nice. Although I think that that other purple matched the eye better than, you know, putting another coat on with this kind of foiled lip, but, or glittery lip. But it's okay. I'm just gonna try some of this foiled purple in this palette just to see if it adds anything. I mean, there's plenty on there, so it's not like I need it. Now, hold up. I thought I put it over here. I do have the highlighter palette, the Beetlejuice highlighter palette. But we're not gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna put the wig on. Okay, I love this wig. It's so soft and flouncy, but I thought that it still has the tag on it in the back, and I could have sworn I've worn this in a video before. I had to have. It's the only green wig I have. I don't think I even have a green party wig. I didn't put the wig on properly. I just have it placed on my head. But I did want to show you this though. I do have the highlighter palette right here. The handbook for the recently deceased. And go ahead and make my millennium, and then it's got the highlighters. So let's do a little frosting. Okay. Maybe one more just silly goose thing. I have the ColourPop Super Shock. It's like a purpley color that is great for what I'm about to do. But this is ColourPop, so let's see if it works the same way. Similar, not perfect, but anyway, here's my Beetlejuice inspired look. Now, the other one that I have that I'm gonna do is a little more involved than this. It's gonna be, this is just a simple look. If you just wanna do a look inspired by Beetlejuice, stick this on, go to your thrift shop, find some clothes to look like Beetlejuice or whatever, you got it. Or maybe you already have something. Even if you just get like a black and white striped dress, you'll still be given Beetlejuice. I love this wig. I just like the way it lays, and if I work with it a little bit, you know, pick up some of the shine, you know, or like get rid of some of the shine, this would be a really good good regular wearing wig, you know, for someone who wants green hair. But I watched a little documentary video on oh, I forgot the lady's name now, on YouTube about the guitar player from Vixen. Do y'all remember Vixen? I had no idea that Vixen was getting back together and they were gonna put out another album. And just a couple months after they signed the deal, she passed away from cancer. That's sad. So anyway, this is my look. I should do a tribute to Vixen makeup look one day. I could never. I think Eric has a guitar like hers. He has electric guitars, but I think he has one like hers. I'll have to find out. Uh-oh, he might just have to go buy one. I'm like, Eric, I should go wake him up and say, Eric, I need you to go buy a guitar. And he'll be like, I'm up, what do you need? Anything for you, babe? Anything? All right. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. If you've seen Beetlejuice, let me know how sad it is. And, you know, if I'll get over it quickly, because, you know, I like the shrunken head guy. So, but how did Beetlejuice get his head corrected? Because his head was shrunk at the end. Maybe they explain that in the new movie. I don't know. But I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.